IQCapital Management is a registered commodity trading advisor, CTA, offering a fully managed approach to trading options. IQCapital uses a unique approach to investing that is different from a traditional buy and hold brokerage account and is uncorrelated to the direction of the stock market. Now, because option trading might be a new concept for you, let me use an analogy to help you better understand what we do. Have you ever rented a car? Were you offered insurance coverage through the rental agency for the period you would be using their vehicle? While you might have passed on their coverage, have you ever wondered how they make money with these short-term policies? Like all insurance companies, they make money when they pay out less in claims that they receive in the premiums to pay for the coverage. The amounts to charge as premiums for the coverage is determined by software that uses an algorithm to determine the chance of filing a claim. Use of historical data helps auto rental insurance companies evaluate an insurer's potential exposure to claims that could result in expensive payouts. Well, what if something catastrophic happens? How do auto rental insurance companies protect themselves against a major accident? Auto rental insurance policies diversify their risk by insuring in different demographic areas, not putting all their eggs in one basket. Another way they manage risk is by taking part of the premiums collected from customers and purchasing reinsurance to protect against a major accident. Back to investing. What if you could act like the auto rental insurance company and collect premiums for taking on short-term risks? Well, in today's financial markets, it's possible. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get a job as an insurance agent. I'm talking about participating in the financial markets. But instead of collecting premiums for short-term rental insurance, you're selling option premium on the stock market. Now, I get it. It sounds weird, complicated, and maybe even intimidating. But it is very common practice for institutional investors, professional money managers, to purchase options to hedge or protect their stock market portfolios. Most of these people hope they won't need to use the protection, but they are purchasing it just in case they need it to potentially reduce losses. However, if nothing extreme happens to the stock market, the buyer of the option won't use their protection and we, the seller, would keep their premiums, similar to the relationship between the consumer and rental insurance company. Yes, you heard me right. You can sell options in the stock market and collect premiums. Cool concept, but how do you manage risk? Knowing where to sell the options can make the difference of profits or losses. If the option is sold too close to the stock market's price, you run the risk of the market breaking through it and taking a loss. The key to selling these options successfully is to sell options that are far away from the stock market's price. The farther away from the stock market's price that you sell these options, the greater chance you may have of getting to keep the premium. Remember, as long as the stock market's price does not reach our risk level to exit the option you sold, you keep the premium. Sounds simple, right? Like an insurance company, IQCapital uses a proprietary algorithm to measure probability and assess risk. Our algorithm seeks to find trades that have a high probability of not being reached by the market price during the time of the trade. This proprietary technology is what sets us apart. Imagine being able to sell an option with a high probability of success and a low probability of loss. Now, let's discuss what occurs if something extreme happens to the stock market. What if the stock market crashes through the option you sold someone and you have to pay out the claim? This is where I want to explain how we manage risk. Similar to auto rental insurance companies purchasing reinsurance as risk protection, we purchase protection for our option trades. Reinsurance is the practice of insurers transferring portions of risk to other parties by some form of agreement to reduce the likelihood of paying a large obligation resulting from an insurance claim. The practice of purchasing protection on our own trades protects us from the risk of losing an unlimited amount of money should there be a sharp drop in the stock market. Essentially, we have sold someone an option and we use some of the premium they paid us to purchase additional options to protect our own trades in case a black swan event, major accident occurs. In the case of a large market drop, the only thing we stand to lose on the trade, if we are wrong, is the difference between what we have to pay out in the claim versus how much we're paid for our claim. This amount is a predetermined amount that we always know going into the trade. This means that if the market breaks through an option we have sold, we will take a loss on our trade, but the loss will be limited should the market drop significantly. The key to our approach is by selling high probability options. We hope to collect more premiums over time than we experience in losses. We offer a full range of managed account solutions based on your investment goals. We feature low starting minimums, low management fees, and daily liquidity. We believe that our approach is ideal for investors who are seeking an aggressive investment strategy with an alternative way to diversify a portfolio that is uncorrelated to the direction of the stock market. To learn more about what IQCapital Management has to offer, please contact us and set an appointment with one of our licensed representatives. We look forward to meeting with you and helping you diversify your portfolio.